EA Sports coverage of the NFL takes us to the Carolinas and Bank of America Stadium here in Uptown Charlotte. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Atlanta Falcons and the Carolina Panthers. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. They'll come out throwing here on first down. Man open, that's Calvin Ridley. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down.
Here we go. Block 40. Check Mike 54. Mike 54. It's going to be a long day. It's going to be a long day. Watch twist, watch twist, watch twist. Twist, twist. Slice, 97. 54 is Mike. Check, check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Man, I got you.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. It's a gain of 11, and the Falcons pick up the first. Pretty good start right off the bat there with throws 1 and 2.
He's not locking in on just one target early, is he? Spreading it around a little bit as this game gets started.
Back-to-back first downs. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
We own them. Right there. 54, right there, 54. 10 cycles. Here we go. Let's go, D, let's go. Not ultra. Check, check. Lucky. Mike's 54.
They'll look to throw here. And he gets this one to Ridley, complete. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. They had 2 straight first downs, now a gain of 9 to set up 2nd and 1.
At the Panthers' 44-yard line.
Let's go now. Black, 95. White, 54. I got you, boy. 54 is Mike. Red, yellow. Check, check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Hey, tighten down.
He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Darren Lee picks it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So far this season, this defense has had their issues against the pass, so that's a great sign for them to get the early pick.
Yeah, confidence builder for them and an absolute shock for the quarterback because he went into it. He saw the numbers we saw. He watched them on tape. I think he came into this one thinking this is going to be a big day, and it very well could be. But early in this one, advantage defense.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 39. Certainly not the cleanest of starts to this football game. Back-to-back plays yield turnovers in this first quarter.
So there's not much flow right now. A very choppy game. And I know this. It's a copycat league. We say it all the time about the NFL, but I'm not quite sure this is what they had in mind about something they wanted to emulate.
No, you don't want to emulate a turnover.
Get in the weight room. Get in the weight room. 6 guys. Check 6 guys. Spike 60. Mike 54. Yeah, let's get a sack lunch.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn it into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
The second down attempt there knocked down as it leaves the quarterback's hand, and it's incomplete.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
They haven't made much of this great starting field position they had. Here's 3rd and 6.
54, right there, 54, Mike. There we go. Patch it.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Strong coverage by Carolina. And on we go to 4th down.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
Makes the score.
They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces them to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. This is what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so it shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome.
It really shouldn't, as long as they're not listening to the chatter coming from the other side, because when you throw a pick, look, I know defensive backs, they have a tendency to be a little bit loud after they take one away, but they also have a tendency to gamble a little bit more, thinking they'll get a second one. Maybe they can take advantage of that with some double moves.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Now a nice throw here, right side. He hauls it in. The 20. Touchdown, Carolina. DJ Moore. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Panthers have taken the lead. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left.
More football.
We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team. And that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
Right here. 54 is Mike. Check. Watch 54. Watch.
There's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That one good for a 1st down pickup of 18 yards.
1st down, Atlanta.
Watch the slant. Switch gears. Hey, man. Go Pete.
Now a handoff looking right. And And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. But the Falcons were able to recover, so they will keep possession. Able to fall on it, but look where they recovered it. That's a big loss.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
The good news, they kept the ball. Bad news, it's 3rd and long.
You got one, Lee. You got one, Lee. 54 mark, 54 mark. Check, check, walk 54, walk 54.
And this is caught. A spectacular one-handed grab there. They'll get 19 out of this, but it will still bring up a 4th down.
Well, we know he has pretty good hands on display there. In fact, he only needed one of them.
Yeah, nowadays, all these receivers work on this, right? They do the one-handed catches on the machine in practice. They do it with their quarterbacks. They do it contested, uncontested. They make it part of their repertoire.
It'll be 37 yards there on the punt. And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go.
And, you know, it's certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in first place in their division, looking really good and looking to be a threat come January.
And are you one of those early holiday shoppers, partner? Are you one of those guys get your list done? Because I think about what every team has on their holiday shopping list right now. What's the number 1 goal? Make the playoffs. Number 2, win your division. Number 3, and I think the biggest goal of all, try to get the number 1 seed so you get that first-round bye and ensure you don't have to go anywhere in January and hopefully get to the Super Bowl that way.
Now this throw caught left side. And it's a big play there as he is finally taken down on what will be a terrific final act of this first quarter. After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. And they'll work this down to the 15 for a pickup of 4.
Samuel, the ball carrier.
A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9.
Good for a
7 yards on the pickup there, and now they've got it 1st and goal.
But think of it like you would a typical boxing match. The person that's on his heels and absorbing blows is having a tough time. And that's what's happening to the defense right now because the offense is on his toes and punching. And there's another first down run right there.
And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line. A pickup of 4 on first down. It'll be 2nd and goal. So that run gets them about halfway home.
Yes, now 2nd and goal. The end zone beckons. It looms. They can do whatever they want. Full playbook. Run it again, or they can go play action and try and put it in that way.
And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. They run. Devontae Freeman.
And he's able to break out of 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down.
Give him right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on 3rd and goal.
It's our time.
On the ground, McCaffrey. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Christian McCaffrey hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Panthers, they widen their lead. And this one's right through to make it a 14-3 ball game.
Score Panthers 14, Falcons 3.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. This will make it into the end zone. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
At their own 22-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Their deficit is 11, 14-3, and needing to get something going here as they come up on 1st and 10. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards.
How many times do we say in this game that speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways? In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary. That led to a really nice game.
Now throwing on 1st down and completing it. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
Number 14.
Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Right there, 54, right there. Man, cycle. Here we go, here we go. Mike's 54. Mike's 54. I'm going to run you over. I'm going to run you over. Black shot. Check. Yellow, go. Mike 54. Here we go, D.
They'll set up to throw. A very quick pass to Ridley. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
But it certainly doesn't matter if it's been through the air like on this play or on the ground. I don't know what's going on with this defense. In a sense, they've been AWOL on this drive so far. 3 plays, 3 first downs given up. They've got to find the answers, and they've got to find them quick.
Right there, 54, right there, 54, Mike. Army. Blue, go. Mike 54.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. Yeah, this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
To number 28.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Hands it off out of the gun. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2.
Brings up 3rd down.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he gets this down to the 18, good enough for a 1st down.
18-yard line.
Able to get what they need to keep the drive going with a 6-yard pickup on 3rd down. Took nearly the entire first half, but a first red zone opportunity for him here. They have a 1st and 10 at the 18.
Hey, 96 is coming. We're going to Mike 96. Yeah, that's what I do. Blue strike. Mike 96. Hey, Blue. You better bring it.
They're going to look to throw. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL.
50. So we got man. 50's the mic. 50's the mic. You don't know no better.
Now a throw here on 2nd down, and that's complete. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
Calvin Ridley. It's a gain of 11, and it's third down.
Ninth play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long.
Mark 96, Mark 96. Hey, we got to get this stop here, D. Hey, 96 is coming. We got Mark 96. Stop your body.
Back to throw. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown Atlanta. An 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Falcons draw a bit closer.
As the offense went on the field to start their last drive, you know they discussed in the huddle, hey, if we put one in the end zone here, we've put ourselves in a position to start making a comeback.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes it a 14-10 ball game. That's fielded on the back line of the end zone, and he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well, so that changes everything that you're doing here. Without those timeouts, you can only work the sidelines, hoping to get out of bounds. Here, the middle of the field's still available because you can call timeout and regroup.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Just like that.
They'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1.
So much for the best laid plans and best designed plays. That was good coverage along the sidelines. No place for that one to get in there. It sails incomplete.
Gets this to his running back. It's Christian McCaffrey. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 40. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. On first down, this is McCaffrey. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense, a little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them, but they did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
Here we go on 2nd and 12. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end.
The pass.
8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. On the left hash, officially it's called a 51-yard attempt. And this one is right down Broadway. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game. The Panthers out in front, and they will get the football first. Second half action underway. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. Now the second down throw on target. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
10 at the 41-yard line.
Here's McCaffrey. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line.
McCaffrey, the ball carrier.
Up from his linebacker spot, Deion Jones making the play. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher third down looming.
42.
There we go, Shaq. Nike, 18. Strip that ball.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And he's got his man on the out route. And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Let's go, let's go, let's go. Let's go, D.
Back to the ground attack here. It's McCaffrey. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, second and 2.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's second and 2. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And pretty good running as he'll be close to a first down at the Falcons' 31. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on first and 10. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. The Panthers have the first. It's a gain of 12. Boy, an effective play there, getting their wideouts involved in the run game.
And what they're always hoping on that type of a play, that they can get to the end of the line and have a chance to turn it upfield as he did there. That means they controlled the blocking and took care of the defensive end or the outside linebacker to give him that lane.
And I guess I need to clarify, I said getting their wideouts involved in the run game, but of course that was actually a pass as he popped it forward.
2nd and 5.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Watch the screen, watch the screen.
Back to the ground, this time with Freeman. He's going to get 4 out of this as he's down to the 10-yard line.
Freeman, the ball carrier.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
And for the Falcons, 5 men in the secondary, now on third.
Hey, defense, let's go. Show it up, show it up.
And he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line. They give him 2 yards there as they're set up now with a 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Mike, 45. Let's get it together, defense. Let's get it together.
Now this time he'll look to throw. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal. It's 2nd and goal, back to the 8-yard line now. From the shotgun to McCaffrey. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Christian McCaffrey, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Panthers add on to their lead. That seemed pretty ideal there for the offense, Charles. You take a little bit of time off the clock here in the third quarter, decent length drive, and you pad your lead as well at the end of it.
And what it does is let you feel like you're in control of this game, even more so than a 2-touchdown lead, right? Because you have taken that time off, as you noted, which means they couldn't get you off the field. You ran your playbook the way you wanted to, and you gave your defense some rest. What a big-time drive in that situation.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offensive sails, because they had it going pretty good last time too.
Had to sit over there for a little while, didn't they? You know, they were eager, amped up to get back on the field after just scoring, hoping to get the ball back quickly. That didn't happen, so I'd say come out, just kind of get started again. You know, it doesn't have to be anything dramatic. Just get moving, get loose again, and see if they can get it downfield.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Hey, watch the slant, watch the slant. Watch the slant. Green. Right there, 54, right there. 54, Mike. You got nothing left.
Back to throw here. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line.
The pass.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid gain.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
Check. Check your hot read.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he's going to take this one up only to about the 44-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 3.
And it's 3rd down.
Let's go, team. It's going to be a long day. It's going to be a long day. 54's Mike. 54's Mike. Check it. Here we go, G.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete.
Let's go. Let's do it.
It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well.
It's a gain of 6.
Well, they certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another 1st down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
22 needle. 6. Mega.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter with the score Panthers 24, Falcons 10.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
Get the ball right here. Let's go. Check the backer. Check the backer. 38. Mike's 54. Mike's 54. Mike Ultra. Night. Hey, watch that. Check Mike 54. Mike 54. I'm coming for you, son. Go pink. 54's Mike. Red, yellow, zoom. 54. Gotta do better. Come on, QB, come on.
And that'll set him back 5. Following the delay, here's 2nd and 9.
Keep it up, defense. Keep it up, guys. Right there. 54. Right there. 54, Mike. Check Mike. Mike's 54. Mike's 54.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And he will find Ridley. That's complete. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. You got the big lead defensively.
willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle him after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Great way to convert on third down there. 21 yards the play.
Down. 60 red. 60 red. Squeeze, double. Hey, check 24. Watch 24. Sharp, 17. Mike, 54. I got you. Hey, watch that.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Flushed out right. The ball comes out, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same.
Second time he's fumbled in this game. Fortunate for him, this one goes out of bounds.
And the key for him now is how much equity have you built up with your coaching staff? How much equity have you built up with your team to continue to get opportunities? Fortunate that one went out of bounds, saved him from a turnover.
Second and long. Will find his man on the outside. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 13-yard line.
16 yards.
It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs.
From the 13 now, they work on first and 10.
97. Yellow, go. He's mine.
Now they try the right side here. And he's going to get about 4 down inside the 10 to the 9.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
And 96 is coming. We got Mike 96. Cut.
Second and 6. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off with great anticipation. And he'll take this back all the way up past the 45-yard line.
Partner, we always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games, and now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They have to like the position that they are in. Fourth quarter, 2-score lead, and now the ball back after the INT.
Yeah, he's able to push his way forward somehow for a gain of about 2 yards. Second down now.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
You ain't doing nothing today.
They'll set up a throw. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Give him 14 on that one and a first down. This is something you got to be wary of defensively. I mean, just because they're in the mode of trying to burn some clock doesn't mean they won't pass it. And they got good yardage out of that one.
Yeah, and really, when you're looking at it, now they've got a fresh set of downs. Look for second down. If they want to take another shot and try and loosen things up, that'd be the time to do it.
And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the fourth quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
Second and 11. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
Number 85.
4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down.
Brings up third and 6.
Line 36. Mustang 19. 36.
He'll get this underneath to McCaffrey. He's got a first down and much more inside the 20. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Nice third down conversion and even 20 yards. But probably the only thing he did wrong there was go out of bounds, nursing this fourth quarter lead. You want to stay in, eat the clock.
Yeah, you got to love the effort, the catch, the extra yardage, but you've got to know the situation. Stay in bounds, young man.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground.
And the Panthers are going to have it first and goal as he'll take this down to about the 3.
A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last two plays. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is first and goal. They'll look to run with Freeman. And he'll keep working toward that end zone as he's down to about the 2-yard line. Only a yard on the pickup there. Second and goal.
Brings up second and goal. At the
From the 2 now, second and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And this will result in him losing yardage. Back to the 3. The tally there, minus 2 yards, brings up third down.
Loss of 2 on the play. It's third down and goal to go.
Come on. Set. Cougar 19. Go check.
McCaffrey. And he's going to be taken down right at the line. No gain on the play that time, so a big stop, and it's going to leave him with a 4th and goal. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as it comes with 1:15 left to go in the second half.
A 20-yard attempt.
And he tugged this one badly. It's no good. Wide left. And this score will stay right where it is. Now this one now not over yet, Charles. You've got a sliver of hope on that other sideline.
You certainly do, because that would have made it a 3-score game, and that probably would have been curtains at that point. But now if they can get down the field quickly and somehow get the ball back one more time, we may have a different ball game.
Pick up the ball. Hey. 50 to Mike. 50 to Mike. Defense wins championships, baby. Mike 50, Mike. Blue, go. Me and you all day. All day. I'm coming after you.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. Well, they brought the pressure, and that meant man coverage behind him, so he's still able to complete the pass.
Even as he took the hit. And that's what you have to do, because I was just talking with a coach the other day, and he said, look, it's not always going to be pretty back there. You're going to have to give me completions. Even when you're taking some hits, sometimes you have to be your own blitz control, for lack of a better term. Got to make completions, step up, and make those throws, and he did that.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Flush to his right. Going to throw right side here. Complete. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. 11 yards there. First down. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case. Down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on first and 10.
SOS.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
7 yards to pick up there.
Brings up second and 3 at the 44-yard line.
54 Mike. I got you. Black shot. Mike 54.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield. They had nothing working in the secondary, so they dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
Yards to go.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Again, he'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on third down.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on fourth down. They're going for it.
You. Mike's 5-4, Mike's 5-4, Mike's 5-4. Watch the pass. Hey, Blue. Right there. 54 Mike. I got one.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And he's got a man, Calvin Ridley. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a first down.
First down, Falcons.
Yellow, 22, 54. Blue striker. That's track. Hey, watch out. Check Mike 54. Mike 54. Exit. 54 is Mike. 54. Hey, green. Watch 54. Hey, pick your game.
Back to throw again. Incomplete, and we're down to 8 seconds now.
Intended for number 17. Incomplete.
They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Right there. 54. Right there. Yellow. I'm coming for you. Mike's 54. Mike's 54. Let's go, D. Tighten up.
And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left.
To the ground and incomplete. Eli Apple on the coverage.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
54 is Mike.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game. So this one is over. A victory for Carolina. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment